Hey, everybody. If you offend easily, then you're part of the problem. And you need to suck it up, Cupcake, because it's not going to get any easier. Seriously, the world's been getting offended since the dawn of time. You're nothing special. Alright? In the meantime, y'all might be wondering why the lighting has become what it is. It is because I have been gifted a neon tarot deck. So, in all of my little gaming den that I have back here, it's neon. Here, take a gander. We have a bunch of neon stuff going on here, all right? And no, I'm not slowing the camera down because I don't need y'all up in my business that much. But we do have a new neon tarot deck. Yeah, glow in the black light. And I'm here today to play with this deck yet again because, I mean, who doesn't want to play with a neon deck, okay? Like, yo. So today you get your reading by a neon tarot deck, and there's a very good chance I might be doing this on a permanent basis. I don't know, just seems cool. Seems really cool, really unique, and I'm going to do it this way. So, let's do a reading for y'all, because I don't want to get into anything personal today. Let's just go ahead and dive right in. Y'all ready for this? We have a reverse Four of Swords. Check it out in the upright position. Like I said, this deck is neon, y'all. I can't really do much about the glare. But, yeah. Neon colors. That's awesome. It's in reverse, so it is saying you've kind of been stress sleeping a little too long. Because normally in the upright position, it's like rest under duress. You know, you've got a stressful situation, get your winks while you can. In the reverse position, you may have been stressing your sleep out a little too much. You may have had too much anxiety going on. You may have had way too much... Like, you're not sleeping at night, are you? You lay awake all night trying to figure out every single possibility of what could happen, might happen, probably will happen. You know what? You're not getting ahead of the game that way. You're never going to get ahead of the game that way, in fact. So, you may want to stop focusing on your stress so much and just sleep. Just sleep for the sake of sleeping because you're getting nowhere like this. And I hate to break it to you, but your situation's not going to get any better by you sitting here and trying to sleep like this. All you're doing is actually making things worse. So, knock it off. All right? On the other side of this curtain, I have a dog who's making a lot of noise. So if you happen to hear her, that's what's going on. In the upright position, we have Six of Pentacles. Now, remember how we talked about you're sleeping in such a way that you're getting nowhere? This is actually saying you are. You are getting somewhere. More than you think. God, I love how beautiful this deck is. You're getting somewhere more than you realize. This card in the upright position is actually a good sign that the fruits of your labor you have planted are coming to fruition for you. This is a good sign. You're actually getting what you're trying to manifest. Especially in the way of work, this would be a very good sign to see. It's saying like, hey, if you were expecting something at work, it's going well. Keep up the good work. So if this is something not work related, if this is family, then people, you know, first card kind of indicates you may want to check in on people, but the second card indicates that, hey, there's something coming your way that y'all were aiming for. And if this is about romance, well, it kind of looks like you're both going in the right direction. Let's see what that third card has to say. And for those of y'all who are only just now tuning in, I do random shuffles throughout the entire reading, you know, flipping this way, that way, every way, because simply I want to make sure I get the most random pull going on. So you will actually see my hands fidgeting a lot. That's why. Ooh, very nice. We have the Seven of Wands. We're going to show you in the upright position just because I like the cool neon colors. That's so awesome. But it's in the reverse position. So I have to actually remember what the heck this means because it's been a while. I was actually out of the game for a few years and I'm only just now becoming reacquainted with the tarot deck. So I actually have to reference the deck I know the best, and that would be the one I've read for over 16 years with. Yeah. I have to reference my Cat People Tarot deck. Let me just reach to the side and grab that. Because I've been reading with that one for, like I said, 17 years. So if I see it in that deck, I know what it means in every deck. But for those of y'all who may stumble upon this situation during your own readings, let me just remind y'all that your own interpretation, your own connection with the cards, your own bond that you have with them, you may know what the card means more than any book that came with the deck. All right? So I actually have to go through, because I have to see it in this deck. I have to see it to know it. And that is Seven of Wands. And the only reason I'm not doing it with this deck is because this is my second time using this deck and I'm not bonded with it yet. So we haven't adjusted to what it means. Seven of Pentacles. I need the Seven of Wands. I need to see. I need to see it. So y'all just have to put up with me going through my deck the entire time trying to find it. Which, for those of you who've ever heard of the Cat People Tarot deck, I recommend it. It's my very first deck. It's the one that has always pretty much told it to me straight. You know, some decks try and be nice. See, I knew I had to see it in the Cat People Tarot deck. Granted, this is not a black light reflective deck, but anything that's got enough white in it will show you under black light. So, this is basically the light that guides the way for others. She's setting out beacons for those who need to see the path that they're on so that others who may come behind are following in the right footsteps. So the Seven of Wands with this deck, and I want to take a moment to meditate with this one. Okay, so this would be the light that comes down from the top, and basically the summit of all. Like, this is the lighthouse, I would guess. But it's in reverse for y'all. So we're going to take it as, take a break. You have been holding everybody's hand for so long. They're never going to grow that way. Let them go. It's like trying to teach your kid to ride a bike. You're only going to get so far before you have to let go of the back of the bike and watch them fall until they learn not to. This is how you teach them balance to others, and that is to relinquish some control here. You are not the only solution. So if your ego is telling you, you have to do it for others, they're never going to do it on their own, that's a lie that you've been telling yourself for too long. They'll figure it out. Let go. I mean it. Let it go. They did a whole song about it. Come on. All right, let's see what else we're coming up with in this deck. I really love this deck, and I look forward to a full bond with it so that these readings flow instead of me having to reference my original deck. So we have Six of Swords. Oh, now see, I know this one. This is heading into safer waters. This is going on to a brighter future. This is going into your victory, so to speak. Like, the worst is behind you. You're good. You're gold. It's okay to chill. You know, so far in this reading, I'm distinctly getting the impression of you are fine. You're in a better position than you think you are. Stop stressing so much. Let it go. Everything's okay. This is great news. And the sad part is that most of y'all are still going to doubt it because you don't have faith in your environment or yourself or your surroundings or your circumstances, mostly yourself. It ain't that you don't have faith in them. It's that you're not having faith in yourself. It's okay to go start a new project, you know. I mean, you may want to wallow in this victory a little while longer just because, hey, we need a win and we need to feel that win. But by and large, you're good. Go start something else if you really need it that bad. But let go of what you're working on right now. It's okay. It's okay to chill. Last card, and then I'm out of here for the day, folks. Ooh, we have the Star. And it was in reverse, but I'm going to show it to you in the upright position. This is gorgeous. I love this deck so much. And again, this is the Neon Tarot. All right, so the Star card in reverse. Now, you see, remember how I said a minute ago about ego, and this was not about them. This is about you not wanting to let go because you were getting something out of it by holding onto their hand tight and feeling like you were the answer to them. You're not even the answer to yourself, let alone you sitting there needing to think you're the answer to others. Yo, calm your ego down. Actually, your ego sounds like it's the biggest reason you're not sleeping at night, and it's because you're not being validated by others. Okay, so I get relational poverty. And I get the fact that everybody needs a certain amount of people around them in order to feel like they're safe, secure, and socially accepted. But yeah, I think people forgot the joy of their own approval. I mean, I know the hermit card never showed up in this, but as someone who truly represents the hermit here, um, this is this is you being so absorbed in what you're doing, you're not, and so absorbed in what everybody else's approval rating is in today's modern world. Boy, that seems to be a theme I've been aggravated about lately. But that you're not getting to know your own sense of self, your own thoughts, your own feelings. You're worried about what's right here and what's good. And seriously, your ego needs to go in check. That star card being in reverse, time to step out the spotlight of your own hubris. Let it go. You're not the important thing here. Take a break. You need it. We all need it. All right, folks. That's all you get for today. This has been y'all reading, folks. So, bye, y'all.